Lights, camera, action came thundering in the director's directions. The cast was superb. They had the audience attention, who could not wait to rain down a rousing ovation. The show was trending online and live on multiple stations, and the atmosphere was charged with excitement and tension. Yes, tension. The stakes were high for this particular production. Its success will have a ripple effect on multiple generations. But suddenly, there was a break in transmission, so the director had to go to location, which was Eden. But the lead actor was hidden because the forbidden had been eaten by the deception of the villain. This act was far-reaching, birthing the generation referred to as heathens. So now the director had to become lead actor, and he carried out extraordinary feats. So amazing, we were kept at the edges of our seats. But just when he became known, the enemy schemes interrupted the show. He was abused, accused, and detained, beaten mercilessly. Can't but imagine the pain. How every stroke tore his flesh, like the blade of a killer, splashing blood into the air, like a scene in a thriller. He died a painful death, so excruciating. But how? How could he be killed like that? Shall not lie. Why will I say actor no they die? Oh. What a tragedy. For this, indeed, marked the end. The end of season 1. Because as season 2 began, I heard the sound of rumbling. Rumbling in the grave, it was like the sound of one waging war on legions. He made a public spectacle of the devil and his demons, making a way for mankind's emancipation. You see, he did not come just to change our lives. He came to give us an exchange life. He switched roles with us. Now his spirit inhabits us. That's why this is the real super story. Christ in you, the hope of glory. This is the real super story. The story of man's redemption. Not just a Wale Adenuga production. We are nothing but pencils in the hands of the Creator, they say. But what he did has made us God's seeds, royalties, the King of Kings' kids. In my Father's house, there are many, many mansions. Angels address me as sire. So I'm not just the landlord, I've got my empire. You see, the Son of God chose to bleed so that we will be freed indeed, succeed, populate the earth with his seed and good deeds. That's why this is the real super story. Christ in you, the hope of glory. This is the real super story, the story of man's redemption, not just a Wale Adenuga production.